little bit about what you guys are all about. Take it away, Rihanna.
Leila and Pati from Grid Alternatives. So tell us a little bit about your company and a little more background.
So I work for Grid Alternatives. My name is Leida, and we are a local nonprofit solar installer. So we bring the benefits of solar to income qualified families and communities that would otherwise never see solar. Our jobs are done with local volunteers, so we're always training volunteers on how to install solar panels. We teach at local high schools, and again, this program is definitely for income qualified homeowners in your area. We're not selling you solar panels. We actually qualify you for the program through corporate sponsorships, donations, grants, foundations, a rebate program that we currently manage. So if you think that you qualify, please give us a call at 888-496-4743.
So good question. What are some qualifications?
So in order to qualify, you need to be the owner of the home that you live in, so you cannot be a renter. You need to have a utility bill, hopefully through Southern California Edison, but we also do service other utilities. You need to be income qualified because this program is for the low-income homeowner. So for example, for a family of 4, that would be $53,600 or less. And so that just depends on how many people live in your home and your income. You also need to have a solar-friendly roof. That means that your roof is in good condition, that there isn't a lot of shading, that it's pitched in the right way. So there's a lot of things that go into it, but so far the Inland Empire office has installed over 600 homes, and we've installed nationwide over 6,000 because we are a nationwide organization and international. We're also in Nicaragua, so if you know anyone.
Nicaragua.
Yes, we just started there. So if you know anyone in all of California, Colorado, the tri-state area, New York, Boston, where else are we, Pati? We're everywhere. Have them give us a call to see if they qualify for the program. Like I said, we are a nonprofit solar installer, so we're not like solar companies that are knocking on your door selling it. We're actually a nonprofit that tries to give you the panels at zero to no cost or at a very low cost depending on your personal qualifications.
So how did you guys get involved with Grid Alternatives? What did you guys do?
It's not like a, I mean,
Well,
like
she
a,
said that some people volunteer.
No, I know, but I mean, it's who thinks, who gets up in the morning and says, today I'm gonna do this solar thing, and
But how did they get
what made you guys interested in it? I mean, why did you do
So
this?
I've been with Grid Alternatives for 5 years. And what got me interested was, to be quite honest with you, I wanted to lower my electric bills, so I Googled free solar. And Grid Alternatives happened to come up, and although it didn't say free, it did list all the qualifications that I just mentioned to you. So I didn't qualify, but they did have a job opening in Corona, which is my city, so I went ahead and applied, and then Pati came through us through one of our partners, which is the Sierra Club, and she'd like to tell you a little bit about how she got started with us because she came in and volunteered.
Tell us, Pati, tell us.
Hi everyone, my name is Pati and I volunteered for 2 years with Sierra Club where I participated in multiple marches, rallies. I also did a lot of canvassing. Like I was a lot in the community. Like I became very community involved. So when one of the coordinators that I was canvassing with, he said like, check this out. I have basically what you've been doing in a job form for you. So let's check this out, and now we're gonna submit your application. And it's like, really, like it was just all of a sudden it was like a dream come true type of thing. I was excited and very glad to be part of Grid Alternatives. I'm the one knocking on your door, trying to talk to homeowners, and
that's not easy to do, Pati.
really
Okay,
not.
knocking on doors, solicitors or whatever the case may be. I mean, even selling Girl Scout cookies. That's a difficult thing to do. You get the door slammed, and you get the people who think you're weird. And have you had some bad experiences with maybe dogs or?
Just recently, you mentioned dogs.
Did you?
I had a guy, and I had my boyfriend with me, but it's like, I was probably like a few feet from the door, and this guy was holding the dog right at the door at me and trying to have a conversation with me, and I'm just like, so I'm gonna take it that you're not really interested, so I'm gonna just go ahead about my business. You have a great day.
But the great thing about Pati's job is that when she's canvassing, she's just not talking about your home and you going green and you getting solar because you might be a renter. But she's talking to you about potentially volunteering with our organization, which is great. So if you can imagine all these jobs that need to be filled that you cannot export. You cannot export a solar installer. Somebody has to install on your property and be there. So we actually train many volunteers.
What is the benefit? I mean, I know being solar, it saves energy and so forth, but what would be the benefit of being a volunteer? Is it because you are, helping with the solar energy and all that? Is there any perks to volunteering for the
There
company?
are lots of perks to
Tell us.
volunteering.
I like perky.
Tell us.
So the wonderful thing about our program is that our homeowners provide lunch for our volunteers, so you get a lot of home-cooked meals. But you also get to network a lot with people in your that are looking to do the same thing that you are doing. We reach out to local high schools and trade schools that actually teach people solar installation and solar design. So a lot of these folks are students that are actually trying to get experience in a field that they're trying to get a job in. And it's very hard to go to school and get a certificate or get a degree and have no experience and then get a job. So the benefits are networking. And we have mixers for them that we hold every quarter where we invite potential employers to come and meet our volunteers. And many of our volunteers have ended up being employees of our organization. And some of the solar installation supervisors that actually install in our homeowners' homes were once volunteers, then interns, and then employees, which is wonderful. So the benefits are great. It also drives our costs down, and it's a great reason. We also teach at local high schools. I was just telling Dr. G. We teach at Arroyo Valley High School's Core Academy, Norte Vista, as well, in the desert. So we have a lot of teaching opportunities and learning opportunities. Anytime that you can learn to do something new, volunteer and give to your community, it's a great thing.
Yes, it is.
And we're also looking for women to come and install. I don't think women know that they can get up on a roof and do some stuff. So we're looking for some women volunteers, so if you're out there and you've got nothing to do or you want to do something.
And you have to get dirty.
You want to get dirty? Come on
There's a
out.
lot of women out there, and I'm sure that will not be afraid to climb a ladder and get up on a roof. Doggone
There you
it.
go.
In a dress.
In a dress and high heels, darn it.
So you're coming.
She got a gig.
Hey, I got a gig. I'm busy. What day? No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't have a problem. I wouldn't have a problem getting dirty. And no, heck no.
Actually, you don't get dirty. It's really hard to get dirty unless you go and roll around on the dirt. You're just up and down.
Well, I
with
probably
panels.
would be doing that. So.
Yeah. But it would be a great opportunity for women to come on out. You have to be over the age of 16 to volunteer for our program.
You just barely made it, Mama. Just barely made it.
Barely.
How can we contact you? Do you have a Facebook page? Do you have a website? There's a phone number. Let us know how we can contact you. There's homeowners out there listening right now who are very interested in that.
So if you're interested in finding out if you qualify for our program, or if you're interested in being a volunteer, or even being a sponsor or donating to our organization, you would go to gridalternatives.org. You can find us on our Facebook page, which is also Grid Alternatives. You can find me, Leida Chambliss, on Facebook, and you could get updates on our homeowners there. Or you could call our office, which is really simple. It's 888-496-4743, extension 7777.
And we're going to take it back to